DJ, hit that fucking beat now!
Alright, so what's up guys, it's Ronnie 557 here once again, and I want to tell you basically my little history of gaming. I really don't remember the actual age where I actually received a gaming console, but I think I was probably around 4 years old or 3, and I received a Sega Genesis, but I never actually got my hands on it because I was a baby. And my parents didn't have a TV that you can actually play it on, I guess. I don't really know, but I don't know what the problem was, but I never actually got my hands on the Sega. I mean, now I actually look back at it, I found it in the garage and all that, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, I have my Sega Genesis still, but then I lost it because I guess my uncle stole it and sold it. So that's kind of a bummer. But then I actually ran into the PS1. PS1 was my strongest. I actually loved playing the PlayStation 1. I used to get all these little demo discs, and it had like Atlantis, and it had Aladdin, X-Men fighting games, all that good stuff. It was a wonderful package. And I used to play lots of Spyros and all that, Fifth Elements, if you're a fan of Fifth Element, Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker and all that. It was a really good game. I like the movie the most. But now that I look back at it, I kind of do miss those. I really did enjoy it, especially the Mortal Kombat classics. I mean, it had everyone that I actually recognized, but now that I look at the new roster and the new improvement of the Mortal Kombat experience or gaming, it's totally different from the originals. And I personally like the original. I don't know why, but I just like the original a lot more. But hopefully Mortal Kombat X will fit my expectations. It's not really high. My expectations are pretty in the medium section. But hopefully it has sort of a remaining type of classical feeling, but also the current feeling. I don't know how to explain it to you really well, but back to subject. After I had the PS1, I went to play the original Xbox, the heavy one. And as I was playing the Xbox, I actually got into like Fable, Dragon Age, Halo. Hardly Halo. I hardly got to play Halo. I only played one Halo game. So I liked to play lots of Gears of War. That was my favorite game. And what else? I liked to play Left 4 Dead, but that was more recently, like last year in the middle. So I never actually played Left 4 Dead like as soon as it came out because I was scared of first-person shooter games at that time. I was pretty young and I hated first-person shooter games. The reason why is because I used to play James Bond games, and let me tell you, the rage was so real. Like, I did not know how to play 007 first-person shooter style. The only 007 game that I actually liked it was for the PSP. It was From Russia with Love with Sean Connery. That was my favorite 007 because I liked it third-person shooter games mostly. And then after I had the original Xbox, I think I went from there to GameCube. GameCube was one of my favorites. I used to stay on that for like all night and day, man. I used to play nothing but Sonic Heroes and Spyro and all the other games like Mario. It was really fun playing those, even Pac-Man. I mean, I didn't know they would have Pac-Man for all these other consoles. It was just so fun to play. And after that, well, actually before that, I think I had a Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance took over my childhood. Like, it was just, oh my god, man. It was a kid's dream come true, basically. I mean, I couldn't even work right in school. I was in middle school or elementary school, and I hardly had the time to do homework because I'm just sitting in there playing games, and I was kind of failing at that time. And then my mom had to give me a rule, like, you can only play for at least 20 minutes. I'm gonna take that damn it, I'm thinking PS Vita because I have that right now, and I was just recently playing that. But she would take my Game Boy Advance when it's time to do homework, and I would actually have to do my homework, and I hated it. I actually tried to sneak it at school, and then she would actually find out and then take it from me. But yeah, then I had the GameCube, I already told you. And then after that, I had my very first PlayStation 2. Now, PlayStation 2, I never ever knew about it. I never knew that they had a second one. But then when I got my hands on it, they had loads of games. I never knew about God of War. I never knew about Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter, you name it. I played most of those games, and lots of Crash Bandicoot. I liked those type of games a lot, and it was just a really fun experience playing those type of games at that time. And I kind of miss it now that I look back at those moments. It really made my life much better. I mean, I used to play on Xbox. On Xbox, I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was kind of my favorite, kinda. It's just at the end when I used to face Doctor Doom, it used to be much of a struggle because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just tapping buttons. I still to this very day just tap buttons in fighting games. But yeah. After that, I received a PSP. Now the PSP, I only bought it for one reason. You can basically say I was a fanboy of Captain Jack Sparrow. So they released a game called Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest for PSP. And I was pretty much hooked to that game. I beat it on the first day I got it on Christmas. Like, as soon as I opened it, took like 2 or 3 hours. I don't remember how long, but I was just hooked to it. I even saw the movie. I have all the movies. Hopefully they'll have another one coming soon, hopefully. But yeah, I was playing that and I just got hooked to it. I wanted it so bad. And I played it and I was kind of disappointed later on. And I had gotten like WWE games and all that other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, on Game Boy, my favorite games were like Cat in the Hat and Kim Possible, all those good stuff. Those are my favorite top of the favorite games, and Frogger Adventures and The Incredible Hulk. But where was I? I think I said yeah, Xbox 360, I think it was. Wow, I don't even remember where I was at, but yeah, the PSP. The PSP, I didn't really like it too much after all, because I had the original. I had the real big one, and then I sold it. Well, basically I gave it to my uncle. Then I thought about it, and around that time I think SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 or 2010 was out. But I had a PSP, a new one. I had the PSP Slim, a silver one, and then that didn't work out because I ended up just simply selling it again just for an iPod Touch, which I still have to this very day, but I can't actually use it because I have to buy another charger, because apparently the charger just deteriorates and just rips like crazy. I don't know what's going on. But back to the subject, then I finally got a PS3. Now the PS3 I had a hard time getting. I think it was $600 when it first came out, so I really could not have that. There was no way at all. But then but yeah, I had Heavenly Swords, Uncharted, all these good games that I really liked so much, and I still miss them. I still have my Uncharted, but I sold Heavenly Sword, but it was really a short game. I had a hard time with it at first because I was new to these games. It felt like I had to be a pro to play these games, man. But yeah, after that, then I found out about the whole next gen, which was around high school for my senior year. So I was waiting for the consoles to come out. I was originally supposed to get the Xbox One, like no joke. I wasn't planning on getting PS4. I was actually bashing the PS4. It's like PlayStation has nowhere near competition to the Xbox. I mean, I was a fanboy, but I'm no longer like a fanboy of one console since I actually experienced it, because I don't know if you're actually familiar with this old show on G4. It was a G4 channel and it had X-Play. It was better than IGN. Let's just say that. It had Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, and they actually reviewed the games very well, and they actually took the time to play the games. And actually I used to watch Attack of the Show and all those stuff, everything, even cheats. There was a lady that always tell us how to beat a game in certain cheats and stuff like that. It was all fun in games and stuff like that. But back to the situation. When I heard about the Xbox One having a camera, I was kind of creeped out. But I have nothing against the Xbox at all. I have nothing against the Xbox community, but I just did not want it at that moment. I still don't really want it at the moment. I kind of want it, but but then again, I don't want it because, say for example, I'm used to PlayStation, so if I buy Call of Duty on PlayStation, I would have to buy it on Xbox One because I may run into friends that want to play it on Xbox One. So why would I waste another $60 plus tax just to have that, you know? So I just rather stick to one system. No offense to anyone else that likes Xbox. I love Xbox. I still have my 360. I still have them. But my overall thoughts on the PlayStation 4, it is really impressive. It has taken a toll, man. I mean, I just love it a lot, and hopefully they'll have better gaming technology in the future. About the PC is really unique. I like it, but it's overall kind of stressful for me because I'm not used to keyboards and stuff. Everyone says you can plug in a controller, but it depends. It depends on the game. But I don't have all those good spec stuff, and I don't have those good wires and all that to connect the Xbox 360 controllers and all that. But I used to play lots of what is it called? It was Loadout. It came out for PS4 just recently, and these other games that look kind of similar to it. I don't remember the actual name, but I'll get back to that later on, hopefully next time I make a video about this subject. But overall, I just had an amazing journey with games, and I just plan on keep on continuing with video games. Now about the Nintendo DS, I never had that, and I hope to actually get my hands on that, even Nintendo Wii U and all that good stuff. But overall, I like what I have right now. I'm very thankful. But if you guys have a great gaming story, please do let me know in the comment section or make a video response. I would like to hear it. I'm all ears. I like to talk about games, nerd life, all day, every day. But if you like my content, please do give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, don't be scared to give this video a like and also subscribe. And don't forget to eat a bowl of cereal, haters. But have a safe day. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. And hope to see you again. Peace.
DJ, hit that fucking beat now!